Would I be the arsehole if I gave my boyfriend a taste of his own medicine? My boyfriend has a bad habit of referring to women as females. Last night I corrected him twice and explained to him that it bothers me because it's othering women. He told me that he's not going to change his vocabulary and that rubbed me the wrong way. This isn't the first time I've told him that this bothers me, but this is the first time I've explained why. He doesn't like it when I swear, and I've been doing my best to be mindful of what I say and correcting myself when I slip up. I'd like to add that if he referred to men as males alongside referring to women as females, that I wouldn't be bothered by this. So Reddit, would I be the arsehole if I stared swearing again?
Not the arsehole. He won't change his vocabulary for you, but gets upset when you swear. Is your boyfriend controlling of your behavior in other ways? Info. Has he told you why he doesn't like you swearing? I'm wondering if it's one of those curse words aren't ladylike idiocies.
Not the asshole. Females is grating and misogynist as hell.
Not the asshole. That's a big red flag, dear.
Not the arsehole. He wants to police your language while you're not allowed to do the same to him. Not the arsehole. I get why you're annoyed. Maybe it speaks to my age, but it is a meme to address women as females when you're mocking incels, misogynists. Honestly, I'd be more concerned with why your boyfriend is being so stubborn on this. Especially when you gave up cussing for him, assumingly on the basis of it bothering him, so why can't he do the same for you?
Girl, this is the wrong solution to your problem. Your boyfriend hates women. He doesn't see you as an adult person. He sees you as a subservient creature who needs to obey him and not say naughty words. The correct solution is to leave him and get some self-respect. Not the asshole.
Why is it an offensive thing to call women females now? Genuinely asking, I have never heard such a thing. Males and females are completely acceptable terms as far as I'm aware.
Not the arsehole. Please swear like a particularly irritated pirate parrot. Not the arsehole. How hypocritical of him to expect you to control your language while refusing to change his own. Not the arsehole. I'll watch out for more ways he might be trying to control you. On a healthy relationship, both of you give and try to find a middle ground, but it doesn't sound like your relationship is that way. Have a think about it. You might want to cut the relationship to not make this into something that might be more traumatic to heal from.
No WIBTA. There's a reason referring to women as females is disrespectful. It likens them to animals. If he won't be considerate of your feelings on the matter, then using words that you want to use regardless of whether they bother him or not feels like a very proportionate response. However, a better way to further the relationship would be to have a long, thorough, two-sided discussion on how you both feel about topics like women's rights, gender roles, and microaggressions. This could be a symptom of an underlying larger issue that you may need to become aware of. Address. Also, info, why is he bothered by you swearing? Does he swear? Is he bothered when anyone swears? Or is it only when women swear?
Not the asshole. He's deliberately saying something that he knows offends you while expecting to be able to control the words you use.
Looking at your post history, if this is all the same boyfriend, you need to get out. Not the arsehole.
Not the arsehole, milady. A beautiful female such as yourself should never be disrespected in such a manner. I, for one, always remove my fedora before talking with a female. And I always polish my katana blades when in the presence of a lady.
Not the asshole. At those point everyone knows that the females thing is passive-aggressive bull and he's actively choosing to do it.
Men never understand how dehumanizing this shit is, until I start referring to them as males in a casual conversation. Then they have the nerve to get offended. I only do it to the types who do the female man thing, don't worry. Not the asshole.
Till Redditors get offended by the word females.
You are your own woman. And in a relationship. That being said, swear all you want. If he doesn't like it, that's his problem. Not the asshole. Nah, what a stupid thing for both of you to be upset about.
You are the asshole, and everyone saying that the word female is dehumanizing and othering are completely insane. Reading the comments on this post makes me realize why a lot of people hate so-called feminists. And I'm using quotation marks for feminist because I am a feminist, but you fuckers are crazy. If you have a personal dislike of the word because it has associations you as a person have, it's one thing to ask him to not use it. But it is not misogynistic at all to use the word female. I use female because I prefer it to woman. Because of the way I was raised, and in a lot of older generations, you don't call a female a woman, you say lady. Because woman can be viewed as a bit derogatory. But that is personal preference and has nothing to do with the English use of referring to a female by the word female or woman.
Not the asshole. More often than not, men that use the term female instead of woman are misogynistic. Info. Does he also have large earlobes he asks you to rub for him? Has he said things like, females and finances don't mix? If so, he may be Ferengi.
Don't waste your time with a guy who says, females.
You are not the asshole for wanting to do that. If he requests for you to change how you speak, then he should try to. Also, who the hell refers to women as females? If he says anything about you swearing, just say, I'm not going to change my vocabulary. If he wants to be petty, you give it back, sister.
I'm done with 2020. Female represents females. Male represents male. It's not like he's cussing you out. Then that's when you start wearing.
What's wrong with calling women, who are females, female?
Sounds like you're dating a nice guy. Not the asshole. He told you he doesn't like it when you swear, so you stopped. You should get the same respect in return.
Not the asshole. Swear away, girl. Become a little sailor. I also suggest finding an insulting nickname for men to become part of your vocab for a while. Pretty sure after a few weeks of being called boys, little dicks, gorillas, cavemen, chads, himbos, kyles, or wankers, maybe he will be more open to a discussion for appropriate terminology. Or break with up this asshole. In my experience, men who use the phrase females have mommy issues, very little respect for women, and disdain for the gender that makes you wonder why they're not just gay if they seemingly hate girls so much.
So you have to correct YPUR vocabulary because it offends him, but if his upsets you, it's not his problem? Let your inner sailor out, and when he gets upset, tell you want change your vocabulary for his comfort. Not the asshole.
You are the asshole. I don't even use the word female, but there is absolutely nothing wrong it. The word males isn't even remotely offensive to me. You need to calm down a little bit.
Not the asshole. But why are you dating a Ferengi?
Not the asshole. English teacher here. Female equals adjective. Woman equals noun. He's demonstrating a lack of social awareness and education. How will you feel if you two marry and have girls?
What's the problem?
Not the asshole. My nephew used to say females instead of girls, women, etc. He couldn't understand why it bothered me until I explained that it was kind of dehumanizing. We refer to animals as females or males more often than our fellow humans, and it just feels like he didn't respect women. He said he never thought of it THT way, and he stopped referring to us as females.
Relationships shouldn't be like you're at war. If your boyfriend can't respect you and has double standards, leave. It's a red flag.
Not the asshole. Calling women females is a real neckbeard thing to do. What's his opinion on women and minorities in games? How would he rate The Last of Us 2 out of 10? Everyone sucks here. You both need to grow up and stop wasting time over piddly shit. Save the fights for the real stuff. This is too stupid a hill for either of you to die on. The word females, when talking about human women and girls, always makes me think of the Ferengi on Star Trek Next Generation. They were not meant to be likable characters. Tell him he sounds like a Ferengi.
Wait, what?
This subreddit full of snowflakes. I honestly didn't know this was a problem. The only time I ever hear a woman being referred to as female is in Thin Lizzy's Jailbreak. Not the asshole. Start swearing like Samuel L. Jackson. Not the asshole. When people say females, it's like diet, bitch, especially when men say it in the most derogatory way.
Not the asshole, but you may want to seriously think on the idea of spending the rest of your life with a guy that expects you to police your own speech, but can't be bothered to correct his own when it makes you uncomfortable. You raised a perfectly good point, and he's shrugged you off. I know this is just one hiccup in your relationship, but his hypocrisy shouldn't be ignored. Info. Does he still swear?
Not the asshole. It's so annoying being called, you females, or, femoid, by my guy friends.
You're both teenagers trying to police each other's language and looking for ways to be outraged as an excuse to justify the need for such control.
Not the asshole. I'm male and it's easy to not say female. But just curious, why is it offensive to say females? Because I sometimes use it and never heard complaints, but I'm now feeling like they may just bite their tongue when I say it.
Not the asshole. But going by your other posts, this isn't a true solution to your problem. Do you really want to live with a nasty, nice guy, like him forever? He doesn't respect your boundaries or women in general, so in my opinion I'd throw the whole man out.